Kicking off a new week of KHL hockey with 8 games. Whatever you want, we got it on today's Daily KHL Update. Our first game of the night is Admiral versus Red Army. First real scoring chance on this one comes halfway through the second period. Konstantin Makarov carries the puck on a 2-on-1 rush, feeds Alexander Kuznetsov. He tries to dig his way around Stanislav Galimov, but Galimov is not letting anything past him. Still no scoring. Moving on to the third, and Red Army get on the board. Alexander Radulov feeds rookie Andrei Svedlakov in the slot, and he scores in his second consecutive game. Svedlakov led Red Army's junior team last season with 52 points in 49 games. Late in the period, Kuznetsov and Makarov create another scoring chance for Admiral, but once again they run into a brick wall named Stanislav Galimov. He's just not in the mood to allow any goals tonight. A few moments later, Alexander Radulov has the puck behind the net, drags it along the boards, feeds Svedlakov on the far post, and he scores his second of the night. The kid has 3 goals in his last 2 games. Might want to keep him in mind as he's eligible for Team Russia for the World Juniors this year. There's no more scoring in this one. Stanislav Galimov stops 26 shots for his 3rd shutout of the season. Admiral lose their 5th consecutive game, and Red Army win 2-0. In Novokuznetsk, Meloruk faced Dynamo Minsk tonight. It's been 5 years since Dynamo won here. First period, Kirill Kaprizov has the puck on a 2-on-1 rush. He takes his time, takes a wrist shot, and he snipes it past Kevin Lalonde. Kaprizov is a former first overall KHL pick and a 5th round pick by the Minnesota Wild this summer, and that's his 6th of the year. Second period now, we just passed the halfway mark and Dynamo tie it up. Andrei Stepanov tucks a loose puck in for his 1st of the year, 1-1. 7 minutes later, Dynamo get the go-ahead goal. Dmitry Mileshko scores from the hash marks. Mileshko scores in his 2nd consecutive game, and it's 2-1 Dynamo now. A little later, Artur Gabros and Vadim Mitrukov collide in the corner battling for the puck, and Gabros goes hard into the boards. That doesn't look good, and Gabros, a New Jersey Devils prospect, did not return to the ice after that collision. Just a few seconds left in the second frame. Ryan Stoa has the puck, feeds Kate Fairchild for a shot in the high slot. The shot goes wide, but Stoa tucks it in on a rebound off the end boards. We're tied at 2s after 40. Halfway through the third, Paul Shihura makes a cross-ice pass to Alexander Pavlovich, and he sends it in to make it 3-2 Dynamo Minsk. Late in regulation now, Meloruk on a power play, and with an extra man out, they throw in everything they got at Dynamo, and it works. Kate Fairchild, that's his 1st of the season. 3-3, and this one is going to a shootout. The game is on Andrei Stepanov's stick as he's the last shooter for Dynamo, and he gets it to go. Andrei Karev could not poke the puck away, and Belarus team takes the extra point. 4-3, Dynamo Minsk shootout final. We're in Novosibirsk now, where Sibir faced Torpedo. With just 2 seconds left on the clock in the opening frame, home team gets on the board. David Ostrom nets his 9th of the year on a power play, 1-0 Sibir. Second period now, we're almost at the halfway mark, and Captain Alexei Kopeikin doubles Sibir's lead. This one comes on a power play as well, 2-0 Sibir. Just a few moments later, Sergei Shumakov finds himself all alone in front of the net, gets a lucky bounce, and scores his 9th of the season. 3-0 Sibir after 40. Early in the last frame, Torpedo get a goal back. Sergei Kostitsyn springs up for a breakaway, and he nets a beauty. Kostitsyn scores his 4th of the year, and it's 3-1. But just a few moments later, Sibir restores the 3-goal margin and sets the final score at 4-1. David Ostrom picks up an assist as his countryman Kalle Ritterwald nets his 3rd. 4-1 Sibir is the final on this one. We're in Moscow now. Dynamo face Boris tonight. Dynamo never lost to Boris on home ice, and they start well on this one. Halfway through the period, Denis Kokorov gets on a breakaway, stopped by Jan Latso. A few seconds later, Yoasa Hitinen lets a rip from the blue line off the post. Maxim Pistushka almost got it in with a tip. Shortly after that, Ansel Galimov has a rendezvous with Latso, and Latso stops him as well. Dynamo just can't buy a goal. Except they can, and they do a few minutes later. Maxim Pistushka feeds Matt Robinson for a one-timer, and he scores. Robinson has his 10th of the season. With his next goal, he's going to set his new KHL high. But tables turned in the second frame. Boris created one scoring chance after another. Here's Nigel Dawes with a good one on a power play, but he's denied by Alexander Lazushin. Third period now, and Boris finally tie it up. Talga Jalaula feeds Vadim Krasnoslobodtsov from the far post, and he nets his third of the year, 1-1. Halfway through the period, Dynamo on a 4-2 rush. Ansel Galimov sets up Alexei Tsvetkov in the slot for a show goal, and Jan Latso makes another save. If it wasn't for him, Dynamo would have backed it a long time ago. Later, it's Boris who get on another man rush. Nigel Dawes has the puck. Is he gonna pass it? No, he's gonna net it. Nigel Dawes scores his 14th of the season, and Boris grabbed the lead, 2-1. Shortly after that, Jan Latso makes probably his biggest save of the night. Yuri Babenko rings the post with a backhander. The puck is about to slide in, but Jan Latso covers it up just in time. Oh man, he's been nothing short of amazing tonight. Jan Latso stops 31 shot on this one, and Boris take 3 points, beating Dynamo Moscow on the road for the first time in franchise history. 2-1 is your final. This is Barry Brust, and this is Jakub Kovac. This can only mean one thing: we're in Bratislava, and tonight's Slovan face Afton Belest. No scoring in the first, so we'll pick it up from the second. Halfway through the period, Afton Belest scored the first goal of the night. Hero Ellis sends it in seconds after Slovan kills off a penalty. Just over 2 minutes later, Slovan tie it up. Václav Nedoras with a tip-in front of the net for his third of the year, 1-1. Moving on to the third now, and Afton Belest pull ahead again. Peter Kolkol sets up Alexei Vasilevsky for a point shot, and he scores a power play goal, 2-1 Afton Belest. A few minutes later, Slovan catch up again. They steal the puck on the forecheck, and Andriy Stasny fires it into a wide-open net. We tied at 2s. 5 minutes after that, Slovan get their first lead of the night. Milan Bordovic sends a sizzler past Jakub Kovac. Don't need any more mustard on that shot. This baby is hot as it is. Last minute of regulation, Afton Belest pulled their goalie for an extra attacker, and they have a power play on top of that. But all they needed was a solo rush by Anatoly Golyshev. Silver medalist of the 2015 World Juniors nets his 9th of the year, and this one is going to a shootout. Žiga Jeglic and Lukasz Kaspar score for Slovan, while Barry Brust stops both Vitaly Popov and Peter Kolkol. Slovan improved their winning streak to 3 games, while Afton Belest loses the 3rd game out of 3 in Bratislava. 4-3 Slovan shootout final. We're in Zagreb, Croatia now, where Medvešak face Jugra. Word of advice: if you don't like goals, stop watching this video right now. Early in the first, Jugra opened up the scoring on a power play. Konstantin Panov sends it in from the high slot. Keep an eye on this guy, that's not the last you've heard of him tonight. Just over a minute later, Nathan Berkovic evens it up. He nets his first of the season on a rebound, 1-1. A few minutes later, Sean Morrison makes a wonderful pass to Tomislav Zanoski, and he puts Medvešak in the lead, 2-1 now. A little later, Nikita Gusev tips the puck in for his 7th of the season. Right after the game, it was announced that Gusev had been traded to SKA St. Petersburg. Big loss for Jugra. 36 seconds later, Medvešak get their lead back. Gilbert Brulé is wide open in the slot, gets the puck from Jesse Saarinen, and scores his 5th of the year, 3-2 Medvešak. We're still in the first, and Jugra make it a tie game once again. Konstantin Panov scores his 2nd of the night, and it's 3-3 after 20 minutes of play. Second period now, and the goal fest keeps dragging on. Here's Mark Kvapil with a snipe on a power play for his 8th of the year, 4-3 Medvešak. But just 17 seconds later, Alexei Mikhnov beats Gaspar Kroshel with a backhander, and it's a 4-4 hockey game now. Feels like a junior league, doesn't it? Late in the period, Konstantin Panov again gets the puck on the left wing and scores his 3rd of the night. That's his first career KHL hat-trick, and Jugra lead 5-4 now. Less than a minute left in the period, and Medvešak score another one. Jeffrey Ginry scores his 6th of the season unassisted. 5-5 after 40. This is madness. 6 minutes into the final frame, Nikita Gusev sets up Andrei Taratuhin on a great off-man rush, and he scores his 1st of the season. 6-5, that's gotta be enough to win it, right? Not at all. 4 minutes later, Radek Smolnak gets the puck from Mark Kvapil, and that's his 10th of the year. 6-6, and these two are going to a shootout. Wanna guess who's the hero in this one? It's Konstantin Panov. He adds a shootout winner to his hat-trick. How often do you see that, really? Jugra beat Medvešak in a shootout, 7-6. And just a few more scores to tell you about. Severstal scored 2 goals in the final frame and beat Amur 3-2 on the road. And finally, Alexei Makeyev scored twice for Vitas, who took down Avangard 3-1 on home ice. That's a wrap for tonight. We'll be back with 4 more games this Tuesday. Make sure to tune in. My name is Andreas Sashenka. See you guys in a few hours.